On April 24, 1974, Florida's Tampa Bay area was awarded the NFL's 27th franchise. 7 months later, Hugh Culverhouse, a Jacksonville attorney and real estate investor, became owner of the new franchise. In February of 1975, the official team name was announced as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ground was broken for the expansion of Tampa Stadium to 72,000 seats in July of 1975. And on October 31st, John McKay was named head coach and vice president. McKay, who was one of the most successful college coaches in history, was a quiet leader whose bite was actually worse than his bark.
It's to you, it's to you. You're gonna run the curl. And you're gonna hustle. It's all right. You had a catcher's mitt, you'd have caught it.
While McKay was ultimately responsible for building a winner, it was his hand-picked coaching staff who faced a long uphill battle of turning a group of disparate recruits into a team.
Come here, get a base, set, and slap for the sky and wrap it up.
When you come in here, the most important thing is here that you sink your shoulder hard, stick your head in under here, and get your power line and get a hit.
So every time you come out of a break, you should be down in a football position to catch the ball here, or go up to get it, or move inside, or move outside.
Hell, this is no man's land. This is like a war down here. This is how Custer felt when he was on defense down there in the goal line. All them Indians coming after him. Come on, Timmy, take your turn. You can throw up on a machine, it won't hurt it. This is the difference between winning and losing. When you're throwing up, we go stop the game. Come on, head out.
Under the watchful eye of the Buccaneer assistant coaches, the team began to come together. And on August 21st, 1976, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers took the field for the first time in team history.
Thank you, Ray. May I say that we're here for one reason and one reason only. And that's to bring the fans great professional football.
When the regular season of '76 began in Houston, the Buccaneers played anything but great football. When the year ended with a loss to the Patriots, the Bucs had finished their inaugural season with an 0-14 record. 12 more losses would follow before the Bucs would win their first game. But in 1979, just 2 years later, the team from Tampa was no longer the laughing stock of the league. The Buccaneers hit the ground running when they took the field in '79, and the Tampa Bay faithful had a dream. Although at times they looked like the old Bucs, things would be different. Doug Williams threw for 18 touchdowns. Ricky Bell ran for nearly 1,300 yards. And the Buccaneers' defense ranked #1 in the NFL. The Bucs began the season 5-0. And Coach McKay's 5-year plan was right on schedule.
Well, the reason I had a 5-year plan, I had a 5-year contract. See, I'd have had a 6-year plan if I had a 6-year contract or a 3-year plan. And so now everybody says, how can McKay be so intelligent at 5 years? Well, that was the length of the contract.
4 wins and 6 losses later, the 9-6 Bucs had a chance to clinch their first division title with a win over the Chiefs in their season finale in rain-soaked Tampa Stadium. With the game scoreless in the fourth quarter, the Bucs stood on the threshold of a championship.
19-yard field goal attempt. It is a low snap. The kick is up. Good! The Buccaneers are Central Division champions. They go to the playoffs. The players are railing, whooping it up on the sidelines. This is quite a sight to see.
Just 4 years after their birth, the Buccaneers were in the playoffs. And against Philadelphia, the NFC Central Division champs spent 60 minutes earning the respect of the entire league as they dominated the heavily favored Eagles. Ricky Bell carried the ball 38 times for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns, as Tampa Bay controlled the tempo from the start, winning 24-17. Just 2 years and 5 days after ending their 26-game losing streak, the Buccaneers stood 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Standing in their way in the NFC Championship game were the Los Angeles Rams. And in one of the hardest-hitting championship games in NFL history, neither team managed a touchdown. With McKay's team trailing 9-0, the Bucs went for broke. However, when Jimmy Giles' touchdown catch was called back, the Buccaneers' dream had come to an end. Despite the loss, the truly amazing thing was that a team that lost the first 26 games in their history was just 1 game away from the Super Bowl only 2 years later. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had set a standard that any expansion team would be proud to attain.